What's up guys, this is Ace Coleman and I wanted to show you a jerry-rigged string structure setup that you can use on a last chance press. So you're going to have these little sleeves that go under the screws. They're like 5/16, something like that, a little bigger than that, to slide over. They're like ½ an inch long. You just pick that up at a hardware store. You want some sort of cylinder metal thing. So I use some really simple, like a screw extractor, something that's like a cylinder. You can find that pretty much anywhere around your house. You don't necessarily have to get that, just a metal cylinder that's not going to bend. And I taped that right here on both ends. So you'll put your string and you'll wrap it underneath of the cap on that cylinder, and then you want it to bend around this. So this bend in the press arm doesn't actually split your serving when you tighten it down. You'll do that on both ends and essentially untwist it, and it'll have a very high-pitched sound when you flick it, and that should be enough for you to serve. You can test it in your hands, see how much it spins, and then you can reserve. I don't really like reserving on the bow. It's usually not enough and the jig gets in the way. So I've never seen anyone do this, and I feel like it's very easy. It only takes a couple bucks to do something like that. Let me know if this helps. So I just finished serving this string. The reason why I had to reserve it was because I had a thin center serving from the factory, and I am running biter nocks, and I like to have no left and right wiggle or front to back wiggle. And under this tension, even with a 25 thou serving, there's still a little wiggle because I tightened my jig, my serving jig, so much. That's probably why I just wound the same diameter tighter, but I'm fine with the most minimal amount. It was really bad before. So one last thing, instead of using just one of these cylinder pieces, you need to use two. So one on the side and then one on the bottom. And I just used some Gorilla Tape to tape that together. I did that on both ends. Like, you could literally just find a screw extractor kit you have that has something cylindrical like that. If there's anything better, just let me know in the comments. And lastly, to serve this, and really the idea for this video was this little string server. I actually watched a video of someone making a $1 to $2 string serving jig for your spool, and I will link that below this video of the guy who had this. The Backyard Boyer, I believe, is the YouTube channel. Essentially all you do is get a steel tie plate, drill some holes in it, bend it, and voila, you have a serving jig. And it worked very easily, very well. My modification to it was I don't have a washer on this end, but I have a lock washer on this end, and it seems to hold very well, and might use a wing nut instead next time, but it did the job. And just had to use my bow press. That's really the cool thing about this. If you have a bow press at your house, you can literally just get it tight enough to reserve and do an actual good job. So that's it for this one. And if you have any questions at all, just leave a comment below, and make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more content.